Well, hey, Faith Church family and friends, this is another weekend preview. And as you see behind me on the whiteboard, you see Minnesota and IU. We're going to talk a little bit about college basketball and worship. And it's not going to be a criticism of the state of Indiana or for those people who love IU basketball in any way, but really looking at last night's game. If you're not aware, IU, ranked in the top 10 with just one loss, was facing Minnesota, who hadn't won yet in the Big Ten, down at IU. And IU lost. You'll see the score. Actually, I'm going to move here, and you see the score, 77-74. So you have a top 10 team at home against a team that not won in the Big Ten. That doesn't mean Minnesota's a bad team, but it left some people kind of scratching their heads. I saw some friends on Twitter last night commenting on why the game was the way it was, why it played out the way it was, and there was a lack of energy. It was almost like the fans were a little down. I heard one commentator this morning talk about how the team itself just wasn't crisp. It seemed like they had just woken up. And one thing I know about sports is this: if you don't come to play, you're going to lose. It doesn't matter the quality of the competition you face. If you're not in it, you won't be in it. And I find some similarities with that with worship. And we're doing a series called Vertical, Aligning Your Heart Toward God. And in it, we're looking at worship. And last week, we got the series off to a good start. We continue it this week, looking at this concept of worship and what it's supposed to be in a Sunday morning. Now, as the series unfolds, we won't just focus on Sunday mornings, but we're going to focus on Sunday worship or weekend worship or whenever it is you gather to worship, but on worship gatherings and what they look like, what they're supposed to be. And there's a general approach to looking at things, not talking about the details of musical styles or stuff like that. But to prepare your heart, I'd encourage you to read Isaiah chapter 6, specifically verses 1 through 8, but the whole chapter, which isn't long, only 13 verses, is very applicable. And as you read it, just ask yourself the question, what are some principles I can see in this passage that have to do with worship? And I would challenge you to anticipate. Come ready to worship God. Don't act as if you just woke up, because when you act as if you just have awakened, you miss out on what you're supposed to be doing, as we saw last night with IU and Minnesota. So prepare your heart, read Isaiah chapter 6, and we'll see you at 8:30 and 10:45 on Sunday morning at Faith Church. See you then.